Be the change you want to see. I hope you all know this by now. Apron does that every single day, but here's the thing. They cannot do it without help, and that's why there are so many different folks that get behind them, and we appreciate them so much. One of my favorite people are here. I love him so much. Dawne Gee is here. Mr. Dawne Gee.
Good to see you.
On the Apron board, but you all know that he is a photographer extraordinaire. You just donated your unbelievable wealth of pictures. Where did they go?
To my alma mater, Ohio University.
Oh, they were so excited.
Our daughters and my wife and I made that gift back in October. And then I also am thrilled that I have a one-person, very large show at the Derby Museum.
And that was a huge opening.
It was, and Wave and your folks were very supportive. My team from Price Weber, amazingly supportive, our friends and people in the community. That show will be up at the Derby Museum until August 2025. So
you have to go see it.
It's 80 pieces, and I'm just blown away with what Pat Armstrong and Chris Goodlett and Monty Fields and their crew did. Just incredible curation on.
Yeah. Dawne Gee, if you go to
his
Facebook page, just pictures he takes with his cell phone, everyday art, just absolutely nuts. Gary Fox joining us, Apron Inc. president. I know I say it every time, Gary, but I just want to make sure that absolutely everybody knows what you do. This is the end of the year. We just talked to the Kentucky Humane Society. This is so important. You all are doing a holiday campaign. Let's talk about what Apron does, and then let's talk about this campaign.
Apron is here to support financially people in distress in the independent restaurant community. So if they find themselves in times of great need, if they've had a fire, if they've been out of work for 3 weeks, whatever, they can apply to us and we can come in and help them. And we've had a lot of those. I think we've done about 60 grants this year, which is a lot for us. It used to be 20. So it takes a lot of money. So with the holiday push this year, we are trying to fill our coffers just a little bit, because the last 2 months have been a real push for us. So it's exciting. We have a wonderful, we're highlighting a wonderful chef, Ellen Gill McCarty, and she's somebody that we've supported. She's had 4 different kinds of cancers in 12 years. Yeah. And we've been able to step in, help her out each of the times, pay rent, pay car payments. So she had a little bit of relaxation, not having to worry about those bills.
Can you imagine 4 different types of cancers?
Right.
Having to have procedures and medication and stress and worry and stoppage of work for all 4 different types of cancers, and trying not to give up.
Exactly.
And all of that.
Exactly. And she's not the only one that we helped like that.
No, no.
But it's amazing, her strength and her fight, and she's in remission now.
And here's the crazy thing. When you hear these stories, okay, so you hear that with Chef Ellen, 4 different types of cancer, and there are a few of them that just get to me. There was one chef, there was one restaurant worker, I'm not sure what the position was, and she did pass, and they didn't have a way to pay for her burial, and they paid for that. There was a chef who had a son who had cancer, and then he had to stop working in order to care for his son, so they gave money. So all of that sounds traumatic, sad, and terrible, but it's not really in that. Somebody is jumping in to alleviate that panic that they're going through. I know this means a lot to you,
It means a ton to me. It's what we do. I mean, I'm a huge foodie. I'm very involved in the restaurant community. This coming August will be our 5th year of Chef in the Box that we do to benefit Apron, which is so fun. We do our happy hours. We have Chef in the Box coming up in January. Jared Fox Matthews and his team with their new Lulu in Middletown restaurant. They're going to
And it's going
do
like
that.
gangbusters.
They are amazing. We're doing our happy hour at Black Rabbit and St. Matthews. And all of these things contribute to us so we can help these folks who are in need. And as Gary said, we are in the middle of our giving campaign. A bunch of us got together right before Christmas and wrote letters and addressed envelopes. So that is in the mail now. We can always use everyone's support for the events that we do. And to get back on Ellen, I mean, yes, we have supported her, but she has supported us in such amazing ways. Here's a woman who has had all these different types of cancer, but by golly, when we have a happy hour, she's
She'll
there.
cook for you.
She's
She'll
done
cook
Chef
for
in
you.
the Box.
She'll
I mean,
work for you.
she
you
is
know,
amazing.
And she'll keep doing it, and you wonder how is she doing that? I mean, it's like an answer to a prayer when you all step in, because otherwise they don't know what they're going to do. We're running out of time here, but what's the most important? How do they give? How do they get to you and give? Number one, when you get Chef in a Box and when you go to the happy hours, like you're the one who gets the best thing out of it. You'll never get those dinners at that price.
Exactly.
You come to the happy hour, you have the best time in the world.
It's a nice thing about being in the restaurant business and supporting the restaurant business is that you can do really good parties because this is what you do.
Right. And everybody has a good time, and they may be paying for the service, but you're getting something out of it.
Exactly. And what you can do any time is go to our website. There's a button there. Hit the button, donate to us. We are so appreciative of anything from $5 to $5,000 to $50,000.
A million even. Go ahead and give it. We'll take
We
it.
haven't had one, but please bring.
They're always first.
All right. I appreciate you all so much.
Thank you so much.
And I know I'll see you in the new year, and
Absolutely.
you'll be telling us what's coming up next.
And thank you for helping us out. You're amazing. You come and you volunteer your time.
Absolutely.
You're our MC for so many events. And you, my friend, are a huge supporter
that's what
of
we're
this
supposed
great
to do.
cause.
Are you kidding? The restaurant industry feeds me well. Yes, they do. I go in there and I'll pay them, tip them, and do anything that I need to do. So thank you all.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
Thank you, John.
I appreciate you so much.